Every time the train passed through this eerie stretch of tall grass, it would inexplicably stall. I found it strange there was no station out here in the middle of nowhere, so why would the train stop? I decided to ask around. Unlike me, the other passengers stayed unusually quiet. I stepped off the train and looked around, spotting faint glimmers of light flickering in the distant grass. Just as I was about to move closer for a better look, a sudden beam of light startled me. It was the conductor. What happened?
Just a brief stop. Now, please, sir, return to cabin.
He told me the train had stopped because of a broken boiler and would leave as soon as it was fixed. Then surely I have time for a smoke.
Yes, but
He said I could smoke where I stood, but warned me not to wander off. When the train was ready to depart, he'd call for me, but only twice. After that, the train would leave without me. It sounded a bit odd, but I didn't think much of it and just lit a cigarette. Then that faint glow in the grass suddenly moved. There was something almost magnetic about that tall grass, pulling me in to investigate. The train wasn't going anywhere anytime soon, so I pushed through the thick stalks. Just as I was about to get a clear look at the source of the light, it vanished. This strange occurrence didn't scare me off, if anything. It made me more curious. Just as I was about to venture deeper, the conductor's voice rang out, announcing departure. I had no choice but to set aside my curiosity and head back. But then I heard something nearby, followed by an eerie shadow darting past. Fear finally hit me, and I turned to leave immediately. I hadn't gone far when I realized something terrifying. I was lost. The towering grass completely blocked my view, and I had no idea where the train was. In a panic, I started jumping and shouting, hoping for a response, but no one answered. The silence was deafening. I frantically picked a direction and ran, but the conductor's voice came from the opposite way. I knew this was the final call. If I didn't get back now, I'd be stranded in this wasteland. No matter how hard I ran, I couldn't escape the grass. Nothing but tall stalks surrounded me, not a trace of the train anywhere. Then I heard an eerie murmuring behind me. My curiosity got the better of me, and I parted the faintly glowing grass ahead, only to witness a horrifying sight. A creature was clawing its way out of the ground. Its body gave off a pale glow. Its skin was deathly white, and it had no face. Even worse, it wasn't alone. I nearly passed out on the spot. I tried to crouch down and sneak away, but the creatures had already spotted me. They lunged. I sprinted with everything I had. I finally broke free of the grass, only to tumble headfirst into a large pit, losing my glasses in the fall. By the time I found them and put them back on, I was greeted by another nightmare, another creature bursting from the soil, while the others closed in around me. I scrambled desperately toward the edge of the pit, but the newly emerged creature grabbed my leg. In that critical moment, I grabbed a wooden stick nearby and swung it hard, knocking the thing away. I kicked off another one and barely managed to climb out. I finally saw the train up ahead, but it was already starting to move. I bolted toward it, but the moment I cleared the grass, a creature tackled me to the ground. The train was right there. The monster opened its gaping mouth to devour me, but another one slammed into it. They started fighting over their meal. I tried to use the chance to escape, but more creatures kept coming. I couldn't break free. Just when I thought it was over, a burst of flames lit up the darkness. It was the conductor, swinging a torch to drive the creatures back. They were clearly terrified of fire. With his help, I managed to climb aboard the train at the very last second. Still shaking, I asked the conductor what those things were. He seemed to know exactly what I was talking about.
most of them used to be people. Maybe some got lost crossing the plains. Or maybe others got off the train at the wrong place. I don't know.
This has happened before. He said the train always loses power when it reaches this spot, and then it's like a door opens.
I figure it leads to some other world.
I stared at him blankly, but he didn't explain further. He just warned me never to mention this to anyone. Even if I did, no one would believe me. I sat there, gasping for air, frozen in place, watching as those ghostly lights belonging to the creatures slowly spread across the entire field of tall grass.